So this is going to be a very quick and rough guide on how to do Vorkath. So you can enter post the quest without the boss fight starting. In the quest itself, if you enter the area, the boss will instantly wake up and start attacking you. Um, these two tiles are the only ones I have marked, and I feel like they just make things a little bit more comfortable. If you want to know how far in they are, you have 1, 2, 3, and then it's to either side. The reason for this is Vorkath has four main abilities for you to focus on. One of them is an aerial attack, which will do pretty much a one-hit kill if it hits you directly, and about 40 to 60, I think, damage if you're one tile away. If you're 2 tiles or further, it will not damage you. So I generally stay on one tile. As soon as he does the breath, I move to the other tile, rinse, repeat. Now, an important thing for you to note is that if you hold control and click, your character will run with the opposite version of whatever this is. So I've run on, so I press control and click, and my character will walk. If I have it off and I press control and click, my character will run. This is important because if you're not paying attention and the fire about to hit you, if you control and click anywhere with how running works, if you even begin the running animation, you are 2 tiles away, so you will dodge the fire. And for Vorkath, you want your run to be off. There's a white breath attack he will do where he will freeze you and becomes immune to damage, and he will spawn a creature thing. The very first thing you want to do is click on the floor beside you to stop you from attacking Vorkath, and then you go to your spells and use Crumble Undead on the creature. The reason for the click is if your character is trying to attack Vorkath, you might accidentally hit him one more time, which will block you from using the spell, and then you will die. The third thing is his pink breath. All this does is turns your prayers off. I've set quick prayers on this account to turn on protect from range and eagle eye. And the last thing is the acid. Now that's why another reason why these tiles marked. As soon as the acid comes, I step between these two tiles. I walk straight back to here, and then I will walk side to side. There will 100% of the time be a pathway here where you can walk. The important thing is you do not stop. If I was to click to move to this tile and then wait to this tile to move if I move back, there's a good chance I'll mess up and my character will stand still for even one tick, and that will cause you to take a lot of damage. So as long as you're moving at least a few tiles and you're always moving back and forth, you'll be fine. You do this until he stops his attack, and then you keep fighting him. I personally use this time to do any sort of management I need to do. So I'll turn my prayers off to conserve prayer. If I need to eat, I eat then. If I need to repot, I'll pot then. That means I don't need to stop DPSing during the fight. This is the inventory. It's a bit messy, and you can adjust this if you want, especially this rune pouch part. I've got these runes set up as this because it's what I use to quest with. Steam rune is fire and water. Dust is earth and air. And then law runes are law runes, so I can teleport everywhere. And the chaos runes you use so you can have the crumble undead spell. You could swap this out to having, I believe it's dust, law, and chaos runes if you don't have the 4 pouch. So you can teleport to your house and you can use crumble undead. It is recommended to have your teleport in Relica. With anti-venom, obviously you can't be venomed. So when Vorkath does his green fire breath attack, which is his venom, it will not hurt you. It's like a normal attack. Other than that, there's not much to talk about. I pre-pot. I use including the venom because it lasts for the whole fight unless you're really bad with DPS. You start with Ruby Bolts. I break them up and I run over to control click to run over here. Prayers on. We start the fight. I will generally try to swap over my bolts when he's at about 300-ish health. At 300 health, you're going to be hitting a 60 with the proc, which is still higher than the diamond bolts can hit. So I think it's worth it. So with here, we still tap on the poison, that's fine. I'm going to turn my prayers off. I'm just going to eat up a little bit. I'll eat the full to be safe for the video. Drink is restore, and we are back. Everything's filled up. Most important thing is just to be relaxed. press back on, attack him, go back to my tile. If he attacked me with his aerial attack whilst I was walking here, I wasn't sure where it was going to, where I was standing in relation to it. I would have used control click to run away further. So there we go. So I'll click here so I don't attack, and then cast. You can also use this time to eat up, as there is a duration where you can't hit him. That's good for like a double eat or like a restore sip or something. Or if you're going to single eat, I'd recommend using a Karen one, because then you don't need to worry about the delay. Sort my bolts. Did that a little bit late, but video. And we walk here. So we've seen his purple breath or pink breath so far, which we had her prayers on. You've seen the acid twice now. You've seen the white breath once and the aerosol more times than I can count at this point. So you've seen every aspect of this fight. Now I will admit I have noticed it. I've been very, very lucky this fight with my bolt procs, especially the ruby bolt procs. They've been crazy good. And this account for gear is absolutely crazy. So you might have a slower kills than this, but there's nothing more than what you've seen. Now we hit the 27 and we're done. It's also worth noting that when you're praying range, the spiky ball attack doesn't hurt you, but that glowy blue ball there does, and that glowy blue ball can hit for 30. So as long as you have in mind 30 is the damage you need to be healthy to be above, then you're always safe, unless you make a mistake on one of the mechanics. And that's all there is to Vorkath. At 50kc, you have a guaranteed head drop, but you can get that before then. So yeah, good luck and get the kills.